doesn't love a story where players just stick it to the critics? That is what Patrick Kane has done. Another 2-point performance against the St. Louis Blues. 26 points in 26 games played, a point per game player. He's been phenomenal for the Red Wings. He's been exactly what they needed. The Wings are currently in the first wildcard spot. It was a very smart signing. Now, how did we get here, Patrick Kane being in Detroit? Well, the Chicago Blackhawks ended up dealing him to the New York Rangers last season. And there was some concern about his hip not being 100%, but they got him for a Stanley Cup final run. Ultimately didn't work out, and Kane got a hip resurfacing procedure in the offseason. And teams were rumored to be in conversation with signing him, but there was a massive red flag. Anything to do with the hips, especially as a hockey player, you get very leery of dealing with that player because you truly do not know how bad it can be. We have seen players have hip procedures and it end their careers. So I could understand why teams would be cautious with signing Kane. I mean, let's be fair. Even the Red Wings were cautious. Signed him to a 1-year deal, $2.75 million, and Kane is lining himself up to get some more money next season. Is he going to be a $10 million player? No. That'd be absurd to ask for that amount of money at this point in his career. But watching Patrick Kane, what sticks out to me the most is his hockey IQ. He is just so intelligent and methodical with the puck. And regardless of the hip procedure, one thing you knew wouldn't completely go away from Kane would be his phenomenal playmaking ability. Like, some of these saucer passes and setup passes that he makes is just bonkers. He is such a fun player to watch. I personally love playmakers. Like, I was a massive Marc Savard fan, been a fan of Patrick Kane. Sidney Crosby also has some great playmaking ability. Adam Oates, if you go back into the film. Kane is a Hall of Fame level player and a Hall of Fame level playmaker. He makes these guys around him so much better. And I think going to Detroit was the perfect situation. I mean, really think about it. You have Dylan Larkin, you have DeBrincat, you have Raymond, you have good quality top 6 players. Kane isn't relied to be the guy to carry the load anymore at this point in his career. And it's allowing him to have a really nice resurgence with the Detroit Red Wings. Will he get a ton of money next season? No, I don't really think it's going to be crazy. I could see maybe 4 or 5 million on a relatively short-term deal, but it is really fascinating to see NHL players come back from hip procedures now. You had Patrick Kane, Brad Marchand got both of his hips worked on as well, and they haven't lost a step. It is really incredible to see how far medical innovation has happened, that with procedures that would be deemed career-ending, players can come back from and be really good. The Red Wings are trying to push towards the playoff in that first wild card spot. And if Patrick Kane keeps producing like this, they could surprise some people in the playoffs. Looking at the roster, it's pretty damn good in Detroit. And it will be interesting to see if Kane re-signs with the Red Wings. Where will Patrick Kane go next season? One thing is for sure, he's still got some good hockey left in him. I'd like to know your thoughts down below in the comments section. What have you thought about Patrick Kane's performance this season, and where do you think he'll end up next year? I'm Paul from the Locker Room. I'll see you in the next one.